Close your eyes. Imagine you're on the African savanna at sunset. The air is still, the grasses sway like waves of gold, and in the distance, a thunderous roar. It's a lion, king of the savanna. For centuries, lions have symbolized courage, power, and wild beauty. But today, that roar is fading, faster than anyone ever imagined. In just 50 years, Africa's wild lion population has plunged by nearly 75%. If we blink, we might lose these magnificent creatures forever. It's hard to grasp how quickly lions are vanishing. Once, they ruled across the continent, from the dense forests of West Africa to the open plains of the Serengeti. Now, only a few thousand remain. Recent studies estimate around 13,000 lions left in eastern and southern Africa, and barely 300 in the wilds of West and Central Africa. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, the IUCN, now lists the African lion as vulnerable. That means their population has dropped by roughly 36% in just 21 years. The World Wildlife Fund calls it one of the most alarming declines in modern conservation history. In the last 25 years alone, the number of wild lions has halved. Entire nations that once echoed with their roars now stand silent. Lions are already extinct in over half of the African countries where they once lived. Today, they survive in only about 7% of their historic range. 7%. That's all that's left of the lion's empire. How did it come to this? The answer begins with land. Every day, more of Africa's wild savanna disappears, turned into farmland, villages, and highways. The lion's world is shrinking fast. They've already lost over 90% of the territory they once ruled, and with the land goes their prey. As zebra and antelope populations fall, lion prides begin to starve. Without enough food, cubs don't survive. Without enough space, males fight to the death for what little territory remains. One study found that lions living in the well-protected parks were nearly 3 times more likely to increase in number than those in unprotected areas. The difference isn't nature, it's human protection. When we guard their land, they thrive. When we don't, they disappear. But habitat loss isn't their only enemy. Humans themselves have become a daily threat. Across Africa, farmers and herders share their land with lions. And when a lion kills a cow or a goat, the response is often deadly. Retaliation killings wipe out entire prides in a single night. Poachers hunt lions too, not for meat, but for profit. Their bones, claws, and teeth are sold illegally, often used in traditional medicine or as trophies. Even innocent traps meant for smaller animals can cripple or kill a lion that happens to pass by. Each snare, each poisoned carcass, each gunshot takes the life of another king of the savanna, and with every death, the balance of nature shifts. Because lions aren't just another predator. They're what ecologists call a keystone species. They hold the ecosystem together. By hunting the weak and the sick, lions keep herds healthy. By keeping herbivore numbers in check, they protect the land from overgrazing. When lions vanish, the entire system unravels. Grasslands become barren. Other animals move away or die out. Even plants and soil suffer. And beyond ecology, there's culture. For millions of people, lions are a symbol of Africa itself. They draw tourists from all over the world, fueling local economies and creating jobs that sustain families. In many ways, protecting lions means protecting people too. As conservationist Peter Knights once said, lions are the top draw for wildlife tourism in Africa, yet they're extinct in over half the continent's countries. Protecting lions means protecting jobs, ecosystems, and a key part of Africa's identity. So what happens if we lose them? Imagine an Africa without lions, no roars across the plains, no golden eyes glowing in the dusk, no symbol of courage to inspire the human spirit. It's not just a loss for nature, it's a loss for us all. In the past few decades, we've already lost millions of square kilometers of lion habitat and tens of thousands of lions themselves. Conservation scientists warn that at the current rate, lions could vanish from the wild within a few decades. Think about that. Within one lifetime, the king of beasts could be gone. The roar we hear today could soon echo only in memory. This isn't about blame, it's about awareness. It's about understanding that behind every statistic is a living, breathing animal, a family, a story that deserves to continue. Because the truth is simple. When the lions fall silent, the savanna itself loses its voice. The king of the wild is on the brink of extinction, and if he goes, the world will never sound the same again. The savanna can't truly roar without its lions.